What do you think? Yet these two men are overseeing the destruction of your military. Leon Hugh de Lacy was also acting as the West Coast agent for In These Times, a socialist journal out of Chicago, run by a man called James Weinstein. Now, Weinstein was a former communist, founder member of Democratic Socialists of America, and reportedly peripherally involved in the Rosenberg firing of the 1940s, the people who gave Stalin the A-bomb secrets. In 2002, Weinstein and a whole bunch of communists in Chicago got together and organised a big anti-Iraq war rally at Federal Plaza in downtown Chicago. And that was where an Illinois state politician made his name nationwide as an opponent of the Iraq War. Guess who that was? Mr. Obama. So I repeat my claim. Barack Obama didn't make a movement made Mr. Obama. And major elements of that movement do not owe allegiance to your country. They owe allegiance to countries who've been campaigning to destroy your military for decades. And just coincidentally, that's now what's happening. So, I don't want to depress you folk with that or bring you down or anything like that. But more than that, you, the country, loved the British. 40% didn't care. It was a bunch of farmers and shopkeepers and lawyers and blacksmiths and seamstresses and fishermen, united by the ideas of liberty, got together and took on the greatest military empire the world had known to that point and bloody well beat them. You know? And how miraculous is that? Yes. That was pretty amazing because of the idea. And you guys now, look, I talk to Tea Party groups all over the country, and they all say to me, this is tough going. This is hard. Nobody's listening. Nobody cares. Are we making any progress? But I look at you as an outsider coming in. I've talked to people all over the country, and I see what you have done in a couple of years. Most of you political novices, I think it is just amazing. I think it's absolutely spectacular what you've achieved. And when you're in history, you don't see history. And just like those early patriots had no idea of what they're creating, you guys have no idea of what you're creating. You're in it. It's hard work, but it's making a huge difference. And don't think you're alone in this, because there are millions of people around this planet watching everything you do. They're rooting for you every step of the way. Don't think Americans are the only people who love liberty. No, but we are watching you because you are the leaders, and we know if you can keep the faith and take back your republic and restore your country, that's going to inspire us and help us to do the same in our countries. This is a big movement. I was down in Dallas a few weeks ago, Glenn Beck's Restoring Love. Hugely inspiring event. And one of the best parts of it, when they got a whole bunch of people on stage from Australia and Japan and Greece and Italy and all over, and these were Tea Party folk from all around the world. So this is a big deal, ladies and gentlemen. This is history in the making. And you guys are right in the front line. And we all look back in history for inspiration, right? Back to our ancestors. But you think about this, you look forward for a change. Get some perspective. Because I'll tell you, in 200 years, there'll be a kid in front of some civics class in a high school in this country, and he'll puff out his chest with pride, and he'll say to his classmates, guess what? I did some research into my family background. I looked back and I found out that my great-great-great-great-great-grandma and granddaddy, they were in the Tea Party. They were in the Tea Party, and back in those Obama years, when everybody thought America was dumb, they stood up and they saved the Republic. and the freedom and liberty and prosperity we enjoy today, we owe it to what those guys did back then. And can you think of any movement that is cooler to be part of than that? Anything more noble? Anything you can do? Any more that you can do for your grandchildren and children that belong to what you're doing? So I just want to say to you folks, I want to say thank you very much for what you're doing, and God bless America. Thank you. Amen.